Hey guys, what's going on? Playing some Fallout New Vegas. I was actually doing pretty bad in this video, so sorry about that. It was more about showing off the guns that I have and that I've downloaded through mods rather than actually being good because I sucked in this video. Now let's move on. And of course, E3 has passed and surprise, surprise, no Fallout 4 announcement. But I kind of figured that was going to happen. But, it had me thinking what I want to see from Fallout 4. So, while working on a couple of episodes, I was really thinking about this. So, I decided to make a video about it. So, here we go. Here are things that I want to see in Fallout 4. Now, the first thing I want to see, and I want to get it out the way, is game stability. Yes. Now, whatever they develop for, and I'm probably right, it's going to be the PS4, Xbox One, and the PC. I hope every version is as stable as humanly possible and no one gets the short end of the stick. I agree, patches make a game better, and I'm not saying there's anything wrong with patches, but still, patches should not fix a game, they should just make it better. So, I wanted to talk about that first. Now, another thing I want to see is factions. Now, I think Fallout New Vegas did that extremely well. They could have done it better, but for the most part, I think they did it pretty good with minor and major factions. Now, I want to see what Bethesda can make. I want to see if they can make a really good faction with a good, interesting background, with great motives and interesting characters. I want to see what their team can come up with, and I really hope that they really, like Fallout New Vegas, they really have a lot of factions, minor and major, with different motives, with some of them fighting with each other. I really hope that's really, I hope that really has a presence in Fallout 4, because in me personally, I think that makes the game more interesting. I think it gives your character more choices, and I think it gives you a bigger opportunity to change the world. So I'll be pretty excited if they can do that well. Now, one thing that I am hoping that it's very important to me, if they have that, I want them to have a hardcore mode in Fallout 4. Now, for anyone that doesn't know, hardcore mode was a mode in Fallout New Vegas where it made the game harder. Ammunition had weight. Instead of stim packs instantly healing you, they heal you over time. Your companions can die. You have to eat and sleep and drink, etc. And even though, in my opinion, the way how a lot of things were abundant, there was a lot of food and ammunition to me personally, and hardcore mode wasn't as hardcore as it should have been, it still was a step in the right direction. And I really hope that Fallout 4 has a mode like that, whether it's going to be permanently in the game or they make it optional. I really hope that they put that in the game. Now, another very important thing to me that I want to see in Fallout 4 is more options. Now, what do I mean by that? Now, as we all know in Fallout, you have skills, and you can make your character any way you want him to be. You want him to be good at science, where he can hack into computers, or you want him to be a master thief, and he can pick any lock, or you just want to make him a gunslinger, and he just runs down shooting people. I really hope that they add the choices and situations that will let you handle things differently. Whether something minor, like a small side quest, or something major like a very important mission in the main quest. I really hope that they give you different options and let you play the character that you want to be. Not every situation has to be a gunfight or you having to, etc., etc. I really hope that they give you, more ways to handle situations with different outcomes, that you can really play the character that you want. So I really hope that Bethesda's really focusing on that when it comes to Fallout 4. Now, in my opinion, while I didn't find the AI in Fallout New Vegas and Fallout 3 to be drop dead extremely bad, I still found it in a lot of cases to be really bad, and I could really take advantage of the fact that some of the AI in that game was very fucking stupid. I really hope that they can make the AI smart and adapt to whatever character you're playing or whatever tactics that you use, so it forces you to use your brain to get out of situations. So I really hope they focus on that. Now, with the soundtrack, I really didn't have any problem with the soundtrack in Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas, I think that they fit their surroundings well, and I think they were very well done, especially with Fallout 3 having a song from Fallout 2 in his soundtrack, maybe from the Ink Spots. You know, when you talk about Fallout 3, most people that know it will start singing that song, I Don't Want to Set the World on Fire, by, again, the Ink Spots. And I think that was a really great choice. Awesome song. Now, another thing that I hope Fallout 4 takes from New Vegas is the workbench and the ammo bench, you know, modifying your weapons and making ammo, because to me that makes the game better. But the big question that a lot of people have been asking me is, hey Retro, where do you want to see the next Fallout game take place? And to tell you, I really don't know. I'm really fine with it being anywhere, as long as they pay attention to detail, they pay attention to the ambiance of the game, and they just make a great atmosphere. It could be anywhere. But me, where I would like to see it, you know, people said Boston, some people were saying California or San Francisco. You know, I would really like a big place, maybe like California. That being said, I really don't have a specific place that I want it to be. As long as they really focus on the details that matter, and they really focus on immersing you in wherever they put it, then, you know, that's perfect for me, and I don't need anything else. Now, this is a major thing for me, and I hope that this is on the top list of what Bethesda wants to do on Fallout 4, is dialogue. Now, the Master in Fallout 1, the reason why he was so memorable to me is because when I first saw him, honestly, I was like, what the hell is that? But the dialogue, the conversation between you and him, the different ways it could go about, and basically what his view on things were and how he explained himself, that really had me thinking after I beat the game. You know, and if you don't know about it, and if you don't feel like playing Fallout 1, then you can look it up on YouTube. That was a great conversation, and I was like really reading into it, and I wanted to hear what he say next. I really hope that in Fallout 4 they have memorable and well-written characters, because that can be the difference between a great game and a mediocre game. Okay guys, and that's most of the major things that I can remember that I want to see in Fallout 4, and I hope you enjoyed the discussion. And what do you want to see in Fallout 4? Do you agree with me, or do you disagree, or anything else? Put in the comments. And hey, check out the rest of my videos if you haven't yet, and consider supporting me by hitting that subscribe button. And be on the lookout, because I do have a couple of episodes I'm working on. And sorry, I've been really busy the past couple of weeks. I haven't been putting out videos as much as I would want to, but I'm working my hardest on putting out as much quality content as I possibly can. And it's been really slow this month, but it will pick up in the future. And don't worry, I do have different projects I'm working on. You'll see them soon, different episodes, etc., etc. Have a great day, everybody.